Welcome to our list of the best underrated post-apocalyptic movies you've probably never heard of. Prepare to dive into hidden gems that will transport you to eerie, desolate worlds filled with mystery and intrigue. Stay tuned to uncover these cinematic treasures that deserve your attention. Number 9. Vesper. The 2022 film Vesper is a dark post-apocalyptic tale set in a world devastated by an ecological disaster. Humanity struggles to survive in a world where natural resources are on the wane, and society is divided into those who have power and access to modern technology, and those who must struggle to survive in a hostile environment. The main character, teenage Vesper, must contend with the brutal realities of everyday life while caring for her paralyzed father. Her life changes dramatically when she meets a mysterious woman from an elite community who offers a chance for a better future. Vesper must decide who to trust and how to use her intelligence and skills to save herself and her loved ones. The film is worth watching for its terrifying but fascinating vision of the future, which forces you to reflect on the condition of our planet and society. The atmosphere of horror, great visual effects, and deep message make this film memorable for a long time.
You won't believe what I found.
What is this?
Seeds.
Number 8. Turbo Kid. Turbo Kid from 2015 takes the viewer to the dark, destructive world of 1997. The Earth has been ravaged by nuclear war, and the surviving humanity is struggling to survive in the barren wastelands. The main character, a young boy called Turbo Kid, discovers a mysterious armor that gives him superhuman powers. Armed with this amazing artifact, he must face a sadistic ruler who terrorizes the survivors and takes pleasure in brutal executions. The atmosphere of the film is thick and suspenseful, with bloody fight scenes that give you chills. Turbo Kid not only fights for survival, but also to save his friend, which gives the plot an extra emotional dimension. It is worth watching because of its terrifying vision of the future and intense action scenes.
Let's roll.
Number 7. Then There Was. Another thriller is Then There Was One from 2014, which does not give the viewer a moment's rest. It tells the story of a group of people who get trapped in a dark, deserted house. At first, it seems that they are there only because of the wrong address, but they soon discover that they are dealing with something much more terrifying. With each passing hour, the atmosphere becomes more and more tense as the characters begin to disappear one by one. The dark secrets and terrifying mysteries of the house are unveiled, and the characters have to face not only their fears, but also the mysterious threat that lurks in the darkness. If you like intense psychological thrillers that surprise you with twists and turns and do not let you tear yourself away from the screen, this film can be a great choice. However, it is worth noting that its atmosphere and plot may be too dark for those with weaker nerves.
It's already begun.
We need food.
Please stop. Stop.
Help us, Christy. Listen.
Stop it!
No. They're...
Number 6. Embers. The film Embers is a post-apocalyptic story set in a world where a mysterious plague has wiped out the memory ability in the surviving people. They wander the desolate, ruined world, trying to find meaning and identity in a reality that constantly escapes their minds. Imagine waking up each day with no memory of who you are or what happened to you. Human relationships become fragmented and fragile when people are unable to form memories. Every person you meet can be friend or foe, and even close people become strangers. Embers is a film that immerses the viewer in this incredibly disturbing atmosphere, raising questions about what makes us human and the importance of memory to our existence. Scenes of the characters wandering aimlessly, bereft of the past, are capable of causing chills, as well as prompting deep reflection.
Who are you?
I was hoping you might know that. I can't remember.
Who are you?
Number 5. Tides. Another offering is the film New Earth, which takes viewers to a frightening future in which the Earth becomes uninhabitable and humanity must find a new place to live. Aboard a spacecraft, a select group of scientists and pioneers heads toward a mysterious planet that seems to be the last hope for survival. However, instead of a paradisiacal asylum, the heroes discover that the new world hides dark secrets. Unknown creatures and unexplained phenomena begin to threaten their lives, and every step on the new land is a struggle for survival. The atmosphere thickens with every minute, building anxiety and horror that keeps the viewer on the edge of his seat. It's definitely worth watching if you like movies that combine science fiction elements with intense suspense and dark atmosphere. It's a tale of human courage and desperation that shows that new beginnings can be just as terrifying as the end.
Ourselves. We will not let our emotions guide us.
Number 4. Air. If you're in the mood for more excitement, another suggestion is the 2015 film Air. An intense sci-fi thriller, it takes us into the claustrophobic world of the post-apocalyptic future, effectively builds tension and a feeling of claustrophobia, offering the viewer a thrill ride without holding. The Earth is desolate, and the air on the surface is unbreathable. In underground bunkers, carefully selected specialists remain in hibernation, waiting for better times that may never come. The plot centers on 2 technicians, Carter and Bauer, who wake up every few months to check that life support systems are working properly. The atmosphere is sultry, and the tension grows every minute as routine tasks turn into a fight for survival. If you like films that combine elements of science fiction with psychological thriller, this is the production for you. The atmosphere, thick as fog, and suffocating claustrophobia make it hard to tear yourself away from the screen. Number 3. Light of My Life. In this film, we will move to a world devastated by a mysterious plague that has almost completely wiped out women. The main characters, a father and his daughter Rag, are struggling to survive. Hiding the girl's identity, they try to avoid the suspicious eyes of other survivors who may pose a threat. The film explores the deep relationship between father and daughter, their love and determination to survive in the face of constant danger. Every day becomes a struggle for survival, and every person they encounter becomes a potential enemy. The atmosphere of the film is dense and claustrophobic, and the viewer feels the tension and fear that accompany the characters at every turn.
No.
Can we stay?
I don't think it's a safe place to be. Even if someone tied me up and stabbed me and knocked me down and put me in a block of ice and dropped me in a bottle.
Number 2. Bugday. Bugday is a dark dystopian tale that takes the viewer into the disturbing world of the future, where humanity struggles to survive. The film takes place in a world ravaged by ecological disaster, where the fertility of the earth is a luxury and food resources are extremely limited. The main character, Errol Aaron, is a geneticist who follows in the footsteps of Professor Semil Akman, a mysterious scientist whose research may hold the key to saving humanity. Their journey is not only a physical quest, but also a profound expedition into the depths of human nature, full of philosophical reflections on our existence and responsibility to the planet. The atmosphere of the film is dense and emphasized by mesmerizing, austere landscapes and minimalist but highly evocative music. If you are a fan of challenging cinema that engages intellectually and emotionally, then Bugday is certainly worth your attention. Number 1. I Think We're Alone Now. I Think We're Alone Now is a dark thriller that takes us to a world after the annihilation of humanity. The main character is Dell, a loner who enjoys peace and quiet in a deserted town. His monotonous existence is disrupted when a young woman named Grace appears. The film immerses us in a suffocating atmosphere of abandonment and uncertainty. As the plot develops, we discover more and more about the mysterious Grace and her true intentions. The relationship between the 2 protagonists is full of tension, and the tension grows with every minute, leading to an unexpected and terrifying finale. Is I Think We're Alone Now worth watching? Definitely yes, if you like movies that keep you in suspense and make you think. The film combines elements of psychological thriller and horror, creating an unforgettable atmosphere of horror and anxiety.
And that concludes our list of underrated post-apocalyptic movies. We hope you found some new favorites to add to your watch list. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon for more hidden gems and movie recommendations. Thanks for watching.